What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Occulate Podcast. Today we'll be joined by Elixir in here.
Hey, how's it going, everyone?
Guest.
What's up?
Let's talk a little bit about yourself, Elixir.
Oh yeah, I gotta introduce myself. All right, hello everybody who's new. My name's Kelsey Elixir. I know these kids for a while now, and so I'm here on the podcast. Backstory at its finest.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good intro there, man.
Great intro.
As you know, we just talk about a bunch of different things. It doesn't really matter. We don't have anything planned, but it's kind of just the way the wind blows, you know. We don't have Matt today. Kind of like the heart and soul.
Yeah, well,
He's
we're missing out
watching
on
a movie
that.
with the fam jam right now, so
Fam jam.
he can't. He's not here at the moment. Maybe he'll come in halfway through. We also have Daniel here. Say hi, Daniel.
Penis.
Okay, there he is.
There he is.
So, how should we kick it off? What do you guys want to discuss here?
Sorry, I just looked at a picture that was like just horrible, just abhorrent. But yeah, pretty good word. I know. No need for compliments.
Okay, so you guys. Okay, I'll just start it off because that's
you
not
got
getting anywhere.
this.
You guys looking forward to tomorrow? Big day tomorrow.
No.
No.
Graduation, eh?
big grad.
Graduating.
Yeah,
Oh,
I am
man.
I am pumped up. I am ready. I
ready.
could run through a wall.
I'm bringing my AirPods on stage, and I'm blasting
stage,
music in my
you
ear
went
so I
to
don't have to hear
flex.
myself talk. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's my plan.
Well,
Somebody-
I'm rolling up to the stage, all business,
Yeah.
not smiling once.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to hit the whoa on stage. I'm
Oh,
waiting
God.
for it.
I'm definitely gonna do some awkward point to the crowd. I know I will. Like if I get a cheer or something, I'm gonna point at the loudest cheer, wherever it is.
Damn. I'm now going to cheer very loud.
Okay.
God,
well,
I can't believe I'm doing a grad quip though. That's
Yeah.
terrible.
yeah, they forced you to do it in the end, hey?
Yeah, it's just so like awful, and like, why would anyone why would they ever think that would be like a good thing to have?
That's the worst idea. Nobody cares at all.
Wait, they made you do it? They didn't just
they
do their
forced
own
me.
voice?
Well, they were
Yeah,
actually
they
saying how they
literally,
don't
like, came
force
to
you to
my
do it,
class.
and then they force you to do it. Yeah, they're actually.
Yeah, what? Didn't they say they were just going to do it their own voice recording?
Yeah, that's what I thought, and that's I just okay. I'm like, yeah, okay, do that then. And they literally like took me out of my class to do it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's like they're actually gonna put a gun to your head if you don't do it. It's the most important
Yeah.
thing in the world. You better
How
fucking
do you
do
think
it.
They're going to do the best responses, though, out of that.
Yeah. Well,
I'm actually.
What a good
pumped up
idea that
for
is to
our
have us do a
steamed
grad quip,
chicken
though.
dinner.
really.
Crowd quips are whack.
Yeah.
Yeah, holy shit.
Is that what we're
No
having?
need to-
Steamed chicken.
I don't know.
Oh.
It's gonna be
wow.
just like zero flavor.
Yeah.
And
Just
I will put that on
unseasoned.
anything.
How long is that? How long is that? Like a couple hours?
Starts
There?
at 6.
Yeah, doors open at 6, but I'm assuming food's not till like
Oh,
7
yeah,
or
yeah,
7:30.
There'll probably be some absolute hot garbage, like
Yeah.
valedictorian speech or something.
Well, isn't that during the convocation? We get the valedictorian
Yeah,
speech.
actually, yeah, it's probably during that.
Oh, that's gonna be
oh
a-
god,
that's probably
that's
then.
gonna
Oh, man.
suck.
I'm gonna need to plug the headphones in.
Yo.
Like, there is no one in the grade that actually goes to Glen One that I care enough to hear what they have to say. It's just
I don't think I care about anyone from Glen Lodge, so I don't want to hear from anyone.
yeah, that's crazy though. Why no one there is a valedictorian.
No, our school does not have anyone that's that good.
Forfeit that and maybe they'll give 2 valedictorians next year. We'll just skip it this year.
Yeah, it's just skip this year and just kind of
Horrible.
do
What do
it.
you think? What
not-
do you think speech is gonna be like? You think it's gonna be like a?
Ultra
Oh,
corny.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gonna be
corny.
like one of those. You guys, you all made it. You can do anything you want.
Yeah, what
Good luck
an
to everyone.
accomplishment though. It's
Yeah.
not, getting through high school. What a difficult task.
I'm sorry, but even the stupidest kids are making it out of high school. You ain't any better than anyone else.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Matt's
like-
getting out of high school, so tells you all you need to know.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
I feel like that's where we snap right now. Real just.
yeah.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm sweating because I'm so terrified. I can't snap.
Actually, my hands are very sweaty. Yes.
I
hands
just
are
so much
also-
fear is just going through.
Oh man, shit. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to tomorrow morning. After that, it shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully they bring in the UFC cage at Safegrad and get some.
Yeah, I mean, if
throw down.
there's no like, if Bruce Buffer is not there, like, what the hell is going on, kind of thing. If Herb Dean is not in the ring with me, as I'm taking out like any other challengers.
You have some people you've been looking to fight there, Shrimp? You know,
Any challengers?
any challengers?
Anyone who wants to die?
Is this deal still on?
What deal?
Yes.
If I survive more than a minute, I win.
Yeah.
You're not going to survive more than a minute, Daniel.
Yes, I can.
You should have made it 30 seconds, Daniel. It would have been.
Yeah, but a minute, that's a far stretch.
Daniel, like, what are you gonna do? Like, run or?
Yeah.
No.
Just to run the circle for a minute straight.
Well,
They're gonna like pull a Khabib on you.
Oh, Jesus Christ! You're just gonna hold me down?
Yeah. Fucking hug you to death.
Daniel, I'm a god of grappling.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
elite.
Just see what happens tomorrow.
Daniel, you should have done the. You should have. I don't know. You should have made it with RJ instead. I think you could take RJ, but that's about it.
I think anyone could take RJ.
Yeah. To be honest.
God, he's just so
Oh
bad
my
at
God.
UFC.
So Safegrad's gonna be pretty gnarly.
Yeah, I ain't going Chief, so
You're actually not going to go at all?
nah, I'm not going at all.
Why?
Cause I'm going out partying after that, man. I'm going to Safegrad.
Where are you going
Man.
out partying?
It's
I
at
don't know.
2. You still got
The
time.
Nito?
Nah, I don't know. I'm actually going. I was talking to your brother earlier. We're gonna talk later on tonight. Try to go out saying you guys should come after Safegrad.
Damn, bro.
Damn. Well,
Oh man,
that's crazy.
that's crazy.
I don't know. I don't think I'll stay there for that long. I'll have to check it
Can't
out.
even watch everyone get washed.
Well, it's literally, if it's just dancing, I'm actually just going to walk out.
Yeah. All right.
You're
I just
gotta head out.
I just threw a photo in the chat. Look, I want you guys to see that. Have you guys been seeing at any on YouTube recently? Am
I
the
know.
only one.
Jesus.
Yeah. Have you seen that channel recently?
Why is that an ad?
Been watching
I don't
Casey
know.
Neistat or Marcus Brownlee there? Or?
I don't know, but I was just scrolling through earlier and I had to take a screen. I've seen this like 6 times the past week. It's just this channel of these old people just preaching the Bible.
Bible is Mark of Beast.
I just love it.
Jeez.
I don't know why these channels are getting like their I don't know why people are pushing ads on YouTube. It's hilarious. Which
I love the ads of like it's where it's like a 56-minute gameplay of some awful like PC game that they get from they get for free. And they expect me to watch the whole thing.
Or it's like here's how to play Black Ops 4 on your mobile device.
Oh yeah.
It's horrible. It's just so horrible.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I'm thinking we need to get some ads for this channel.
well, yeah.
punch out
If
people.
the Cash App is listening,
Yeah.
then you guys are gonna want to hit us
quick
up.
sponsor.
Even though
Yeah.
the Cash App isn't even a Canadian thing, but still. Or MeUndies, either one.
I think we need to see some sponsorships. So Nike, if you're listening, or Adidas, or any big brand out there, we got you.
New Balance.
New Balance, yeah, we want to innovate the new
Yeah.
the new crowd.
Who is better to get New Balance out there than us right here?
Yeah.
Daniel, Kim, what do you
True.
think?
Huh?
Okay. Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah,
See?
exactly.
Yeah.
It's just
He
the
knows
facts,
what's up.
right?
So New Balance, you're listening. We got you. We're popping right now.
Oh.
Okay. See, Daniel is very enthusiastic. You can put him on he can tap into that Korean market I know New Balance has been looking for.
Yeah. The face of New Balance Korea.
Yes.
Baby hands, Kim.
Shut the fuck up. Holy
Yo, chill.
fuck, man. I hate that name.
It's accurate though, right?
No, it just sounds
So-
like a fucking pussy.
Well,
What do you guys think we're gonna get in electronics class?
oh, I'm definitely getting like a 60. For
I
sure.
wish I was there,
You
boys.
call my project shit, so I don't know.
Wait, like your animatronic eyes or
Call it shit. And he was pointing at the garbage can, so
wait, which
Who
one?
said
The
that?
animatronic eyes or the other one?
the guy.
Well, I made mine look exactly like yours, so. I actually
Bro,
duct tape mine
literally-
together to like have it hold. It doesn't work.
Mine is literally just a bunch of components in a basket. It's not even put together.
Dude, it doesn't even have to work because Mr. Chad isn't even marking them though. He's marking that stuff. So like he doesn't even know how to mark it, I don't think. I think like he should just be one of those teachers where he just gives everybody 100. Just like cooking back in grade 8.
So I don't know, Carter.
You mean that teacher in our grade 9 one? Who's that? What was the teacher's
Oh.
name?
Fat lady?
Like, just playing like Skyrim.
What?
You remember that guy?
I know you're
No.
talking about Mr.
No,
Williams.
yeah, he was playing like Ark in the middle of class.
Yo, what?
Yeah, he was just chilling.
Chilling.
No, I don't think anything beats the time in electronics when we were doing the robot cars we had to make, and Jack joins our group, and then ours caught on fire.
Yeah, Jack blamed me for that this year.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, he also said that was his project.
Dude, me and you did everything.
We
He
did
came in
everything, and then
did,
he
one
came
thing.
on 2 days left. And then he
Yeah.
said it was his project.
I put my blood, sweat, and tears to bending those metal to
Remember
make some
me and Matt?
weird.
You
shovel
and Matt
parts.
didn't do anything for like the whole time, for like 3 months.
I had my thing like set up, but we didn't have a chassis because that's what like Jack was supposed to do. And then he just like quit the group.
I don't think I've ever done as much little work in a class as I did in electronics this year. Like it was just a pathetic outing, to be honest.
Dude, electronics is the best.
We
Well, I mean-
we sat in a group project for 2 months doing nothing. Like Daniel
I
and
was like-
Nick is a beast, you know. Just a classic
oh, yeah,
right
well,
there.
Took him 3 months to build a fucking box, and then the box didn't even fit.
Yeah, and they gave up on it.
Fucking
Remember how long?
metal fucking box.
And Jack and Nick were ready to throw down.
Yeah, tensions were high.
Yeah.
Jack was in your class.
Yeah, he was actually gonna fight Nick
Why?
because like Jack was like, "Get out there, Nick, do something," and then Nick's like, he just goes off saying that Jack hasn't done anything all year, and that he's like, they're just start going after each other, but then we're just like, "Yo, chill."
It's like the battle of the two people who have done nothing. The whole
Yeah.
time. They both kept saying how like, no, you didn't do anything. No, you didn't do it, and they're both right.
They both didn't do anything.
Yeah, I guess they were both right about what they were saying. Both didn't do nothing.
Remember doing those light tower projects where I was ahead, but like a good like
Jeez.
month.
Yeah, you
I
were.
was so far ahead, and then I just stopped doing work, and everyone caught up and passed me.
Oh God.
Yeah. Well, I remember every project I made in that class, it just never worked. There was never
No,
one time where my project
My
worked.
light tower stopped working, and I never went and picked it up. It's probably still there somewhere.
The good thing about our electronics mark is
might
that
be.
tests will probably not have anything to do with our mark.
Dude.
Yeah.
Do you
Where,
remember that test we all failed?
Yeah.
Except for me.
Yeah.
You passed.
I don't know how you're the only one who didn't fail.
There's no way you
It's
passed that.
actually unbelievable too. Because
Get all those tests where they're at like 9 marks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would like teach us on the board, but no one would pay attention, or he'd
Well,
be
it's
like, "Write the
impossible
notes
to pay
down."
attention.
No one.
He was just
Yeah.
saying stuff, and then like no one had any idea what any of it meant.
Yeah.
He did call Seth Birdman though, or sub. Seth had like fucking wired headphones in his ears, and then he's like, "Yo, Birdman, put that shit away."
Why? Why Birdman?
I don't know.
Because he probably weighs the same as like a bird or something. I don't know.
Ah,
He's been in the gym though.
Yeah.
yeah. No, I saw I saw his photos of like that picture, the before and after, and so he's in my gym class, shrimp nose. Every time I see him up in the gym when we're working out, he's just doing the most whack exercises. I don't know how.
Like,
anything.
like
Jesus
what?
Christ.
Dude's going from like he's doing like curls 1 second, and then he's like doing like legs, and then he's doing like shoulders, but like just really awkward exercises. Does like 1-2 set like reps of it, puts it down, goes does like a
Yeah.
rep of legs, comes back like
Wait,
Goes over,
sets
does
or
a-
reps?
reps. Like he does like 1 or 2 curls, and then
What the
goes to something
fuck?
else. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like what?
And then goes over and like does one pull up, and that's it.
Yeah,
And then kind of stands there and just like says how he can do a pull up. which is just terrible because you weigh 90 pounds. So please God, you got to be able to do a push-up.
Oh, and I love seeing on his Instagram his 20 cars that he goes and washes every day.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
Like, yeah, I don't know how rich his parents are.
Well, he's a fake Gucci belt. That's not real.
Yeah, dude, he has like an Audi R8 or something like that. He had like a G-Wagon, it looked like.
I thought he was just working at like the chamois, and he was
Maybe
just
he does
taking
that.
things.
He could just be doing that, sure.
The chamois.
Okay, because I was like, he's always in the chamois, because I took my car in there one time to get detailed, which is actually pretty fire if we're being honest. Like they go off.
What the fuck is the chamois?
It's like a car washing place, but they do the inside of your car too.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Okay, continue.
Yeah, so he definitely works there because they give you like, you get the keys, the people who work there, and they have to like drive it into like an area where they clean it or whatever. So that's definitely the whole thing, because he's always taking a picture of the keys in the exact same spot, and it always looks like some like garage. So he definitely works at the chamois. He's taking pictures
And
of
just-
other people's
Only
taking
he
those
would
cars.
flex that it's his cars when he actually cleans cars instead.
It's actually just terrible though. Like, why would you
Where's
ever
the
do that?
chamois?
he definitely like takes a photo of the keys and it just comes up like, "What are you doing? Get out of my car!"
Yeah, you know.
Just throws them out.
Yeah,
Once
the
they see him
craziest
driving
thing
it,
to me,
they probably just head over to the other chamois
Oh, yeah.
instead.
The craziest thing to me though is like when people flex with like their parents' money, which is just
Yeah.
crazy to me.
It's like, I'm sorry, that ain't
You
yours,
had
chief.
no part in getting that. Like you did not help at all with that. So why the hell, like, that's crazy to me.
Wasn't the dude like flexing like fake Yeezys like last?
Oh yeah, I'm wearing like a lacrosse shirt. And then,
Doesn't he play lacrosse?
yeah,
How?
I have no idea.
Noah said he's horrible though. So
Oh yeah. I saw one of Noah's games because I was picking him up for skip day, and I was just like watching everyone play, and he's pretty fucking bad if we're being honest. He has no physical like element, and it's lacrosse, so it's like most of it is physical.
I'm surprised he didn't throw the ball more than 5 feet without collapsing of
I don't think he even
dehydration.
did, if we're being honest. I think he touched the ball once and then like got a shit rocked and then accidentally passed it.
He's just like the last bench player who just never plays but says he's on the team.
Oh yeah.
One of those kind of kids.
God, I wish I played junior varsity basketball.
Oh yeah, I wish I played with Brain, man. That would have been a great team.
Yeah, that'd be elite.
I just decided to quit. I just didn't like.
Yeah, you
Remember
and
he
Brayden
fucking
just
like
quit.
called me out at a tryout one time, and I just hated him from there. So I definitely didn't want to play.
Oh, it was a time where Shrimp definitely should have made it over the whole team, and there's like, nah.
Well,
That was actually hilarious when I like saw the bunch of players who were just awful.
Yeah.
Got a nice striker playing as the two
Yeah.
guard.
Yeah, I made the team. They're like, yeah, you won't be playing. You're just like a practice player. I'm like, yeah, that ain't it, Chief. I'm out of here.
Yeah,
You ain't having soccer players play over me.
Well, we were doing this stupid ass drill, and I didn't know how we were doing it. I don't know what was happening, but I just knew it was fucking horrible. And basically, I messed up like one part of the drill, and he stopped the whole fucking tryout to say how I could have injured somebody, and he did it for like 5 minutes. So right from there,
yeah.
I instantly just, I definitely don't want to play anymore. It's horrible.
Yeah, the coaches at our school are just terrible. Like, they're not good coaches.
Except for
Oh yeah.
Except for our
grade 9 there.
Yeah, great. Oh,
He's not coaching anymore.
Old legendary basketball.
yeah, I know. I'm
team.
kind of sad he's not coaching.
Well, actually, I'm not even though, because like then more like we're like almost the last team, you know. So it's kind of just.
Yeah.
True, we were the goats.
I just remember when we were up
Legendary squad,
30 on
yeah.
CGS, and he was getting mad at us.
Oh
Yeah, you remember the time where he benched me and Shrimp for the both first and second quarter, and we didn't play till half?
I don't remember
Yeah.
that. What the heck?
In our second time playing CGS, me and Kelsey didn't play till like the third quarter.
And then we came in and just went off.
And then I got the ball instantly, and I just dropped a dime to Kelsey because
Yeah,
like they can't play defense at all. It was pretty horrible.
Dude,
I
we
remember
were
Big
nasty.
Colin hit 2 threes that game.
He was our
Colin
best
was our
shooter
leading.
somehow,
He was our leading 3-point scorer on the season with
which
9
doesn't make
3-pointers.
sense.
Yeah, that's
Our
crazy.
the most threes anybody made was Colin. It was 9.
Yeah, I don't get that. It was like 1 every 2 games.
I was tied for second there with a 7. So
I had a big old 0.
I actually never shot in grade 9 for some reason.
Yeah, I don't think I did anything besides like
looking
really
back,
bad
we
layups.
actually like if I just didn't play stupid, then
Oh yeah,
we could have like been way better. Like
Bro, if I
I just didn't take
off
it
the ball.
seriously. Really, like just like I love it when I pass to a guy who's on the 3-point line, and they can't
Oh,
shoot
yeah.
at all, so they just have to
Or-
drive in and turn it over.
Dude, our whole offensive strategy was like a 5-out, but we just do a pick and roll. If that doesn't work, we just ISO.
Well, Shrimpton went off against Lockport that one time. He scored like 30
yeah.
points. And their point guard had the big
what a
monkey
team
ears.
right there
Dude, you remember playing Windsor when we beat them by like 50?
with
Oh,
Chase
yeah.
on the team.
Yeah, Chase on the team. And Connor.
Oh god. That
Connor's a
was
legend.
Yeah.
Windsor Park was terrible.
Remember when
What do you
Connor,
mean?
yells out that the shot was for me, and then he just misses super terribly.
Yeah,
Well, there's Belleville with big old what's his name on the team?
Donald.
6'7" dude in grade 9.
We beat him
What a
like
shitter.
we beat them the first game that we played them by
Yeah.
1, where everybody like Donald was in the paint for the tie, and everybody just started hacking him, and they didn't call it.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he's
Oh,
like,
you saw someone.
I remember, like, everybody was slapping him, and then we got the rebound eventually, and then he's like yelling at the refs. I'm like, "Yo, chill," and he's like, "Yo, shut the fuck up." He gets so
I
mad.
remember that. I remember that.
It's like, buddy, you're
remember
6'5". Even if you're getting slapped, if you're 6'5" in grade
You should
9,
make every
unfortunately, you should be able to make that. Especially when the
Yeah.
guys trying to get you are 5'5".
Yeah, our tallest post was like what Ben, who was 5'6".
He probably wasn't even on the floor at the time.
Yeah, so what? Like me and Shrimp at like 5'6" at that age.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Oh, Kelsey, I think we were absolute monsters. We were standing at like 5'8".
Yeah, we were twin towers, my dude.
Yeah.
imagine if Daniel played on our basketball team. He'd actually be one of the taller ones.
Wait, what?
Because Daniel was 5'10"
what?
in grade 9.
Yeah, Daniel should have been our stretch big.
Yeah. Just kick it to the Korean animal in the corner.
Yeah.
And then we have fans just show up to our game. We get like the big heads. It's just Daniel, and start waving the
Just
Korean
Daniel.
flag. He's so good.
Oh man.
Oh god. Yeah, what a legendary basketball team right there, though.
Yeah, we were definitely the best Scotland I've ever seen.
I remember our first tournament we played. What was it like? It was like a really it was super far away.
Oh, it was Kildonan West or East?
Or was that the Sisler one?
It was our second. No, it was the Sisler one. I think that was our second one. The Sisler one. Yeah, it was the Sisler one. Yeah, the second one.
Yeah.
Well, I remember, but for some reason, those 2 tournaments we played, they were like super close together. Like put them right at the start of the season. And then we're in like our final game of the tournament, and of course we're already in like the losers bracket, and we're playing like Kyler there, playing Kyler's team.
Yeah,
Or is that like
I remember that.
Is that like one of those middle school, high school like combined schools? For
Oh
some reason?
yeah.
I think it's like Arthur A. Leach or some shit.
Yeah. I think that's what it was.
And me and Kate are checking into the game like with 4 minutes left, and he's just like, "I just want you to know that you two are gonna be playing a lot this season." And then we played about the same minutes as anybody else on the team, so that was really good when that happened.
Yeah, there was no like favoritism. Besides, he didn't play Anthony once.
Oh yeah, I kind of felt bad
we
for him.
Get a jersey.
Yeah.
Practice
My
all
favorite-
year.
Yeah.
Didn't
My
get a
favorite thing was what were the 2 soccer kids' names that were just abysmal?
Well, I feel like Anthony was probably one of the better.
He was
soccer kids,
like the
to be
best
honest.
one.
Yeah, and for some reason they didn't want to let him play.
Yeah, the other ones.
He was
they
like
would
the only
bounce
one
off
that's
the
played
face.
basketball before, because he played in like middle school. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure none of the other guys did, but he did, and like he was better than them.
Yeah,
Now, I'm not saying he was good.
no, but he was better than them.
Yeah.
They would
Yeah,
dribble
man,
off
he
their
wasn't
face,
like-
man.
he wasn't really like that terrible though. You know, it's more because he didn't try to get like when he had the ball, he didn't really try to do much.
Which he didn't really turn over the ball.
Yeah, which was. It was pretty low bar to be like better. But.
Sort of low bar of entry.
Yeah.
What about my amazing three quarters shot there? 3 quarters of the court shot.
Off
that
the shot
hit
clock.
the shot clock and bounced in somehow.
Yeah. And then we that was against Dakota and we won that one. But then we played the final game of our season. Well, I guess no, we played provincials, right?
And Cade costed us.
Oh yeah, and
against
me and
Dakota.
Carter got taken off the game when we were like doing super good.
Yeah, we were making a huge comeback, and then they checked us out, and then we had to come back into the game with like down 7 with 3 minutes left, and then we came back again.
And then we were a 1 point game, wasn't it? And
Well, yeah, I got.
No, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, my mom just walked in. Okay.
No, yeah, they threw it to a brain with like the last shot.
Okay, no, but before that, I got an and one.
That was CSLR.
We were down 3, and I got an and one, but I missed the free throw. But like everybody should have known I was. It was honestly because I was so fucking excited that I made the and one.
Yeah, because and ones were rare back in the
But
days.
even down 1, and then we were down 2 because we sent Aiden on the other team to the free throw line, and he actually made a free throw, which he'll never ever do that ever again.
That was such a good foul too.
Yeah, I was like when he went to the line, I'm like, oh, we're good. We're only gonna be down 1 still. He decided to make it, and then Shrimpton's, and then we get the ball back with like 8 seconds down 2, and then Shrimpton's just underneath the net, wide open, and Braden's actually doing hesitations at the 3-point line.
Because it's brain, man. That kid's garbage.
Oh yeah, and
and
CSLR where Braden threw like 40 feet over your head, and he said he should have caught that.
Game. He's like, man, you could caught that. I'm like, dude, it almost hit the roof that high.
You're just wide open on a fast break.
Yeah.
And then,
no
and then
one
you
played
almost hit
defense
the
on
roof
me.
with the pass.
Like, literally, you were on the
Why
wrong
didn't
side
you
of the
catch
court,
that?
and I was the only one.
Yeah.
And he chokes it. Oh, brain, man.
I was just so scared that whole game because they had that big dude on their team.
Oh, yeah, I used to know him. I forget his name, but... Max, maybe?
Oh yeah, Max. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember I pump faked him, and he literally almost jumped over my whole body. And because he was actually not a very good basketball player.
I had such a smooth move on him though one time. I have no idea how I made this basket to this day, but it was like we were down 3 or something like that, like close to the end, and I pump faked because he literally jumped at every pump fake, and he like jumped laterally though, so I couldn't even get the foul. So I kind of just put my arm under his and threw the ball at the net, and it went in. It was like a finger roll layup, but it was like a no-look layup because
Really?
yeah, I remember like just thinking running back, I was just like, how the fuck did that go in? That'll never happen again.
Well, I think that game I went off. Not like...
No, you had... Yeah, you did go off that game.
I went like... I they just would drive on them and like body them somehow, even though they were twice the size of me.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember one of their second best player on their team. He was at the Take Your Kid to Work day that year at the same place, so...
Dude, no, what team was it?
Kid was such a weirdo, though. Oh, Kelsey muted his mic.
Oh, I have fucking red voice connection right now, apparently. Oh, back to green. There we are. Oh boy. Someone's typing in general chat. Oh, it's Carter. Oh,
Sorry, my mom walked in. I was saying is no, the team we played against, I forget which team it was, but it was a team that they were missing like half players, but they still had a whole lineup of like 6'5" black athletic dudes.
Oh, Kildona East.
Was it that team? Yeah, they're missing half
Oh,
the
yeah.
players.
Well, that was in our home tournament, and it was the first game. Yeah. We get matched up with them, and we actually only lost by 9, and I was so excited, and then Cade just comes up to me. Yeah, they were missing their 3 best players.
Yeah, I was like, well...
Oh, okay. Well, that happened. And then we played Kelvin, and we actually choked that. We actually threw that game. We should have won that Kelvin, so easy.
He had those 2 big dudes who were trash.
Yeah, it was just so sweaty.
The white ones.
And then, yeah, we were actually up the whole game until the end, and then their best player from Kelvin, named Kelvin, hit Jamelia with like a behind the back like crossover, and then hit the 3-pointer right in his eye. Remember Earl did like he had his fucking ISO package. He kept using that game.
Oh my god, yeah. Earl was the
his terrible crossover sprint to the corner.
He was like 5'1", not even.
No way. He was 4'7", nothing more.
He was in mad crowd. I remember like he'd get a basket, and everyone in the crowd would get so hyped.
Yeah, because whenever he make a basket, he'd dribble like 40 times before he actually shot the ball.
He'd be wide open under the net, like, Earl, pass the ball. He's like, nah, I got this. He's dribbling 20 minutes.
I think Earl is...
He never said a word all year. He kind of just like giggled. Like,
why did we have Earl on the team? what purpose did he serve?
when I saw him in crowds, I'm like, oh shit, he's your best player. And like, oh shit, you're the worst player.
I had to pick him up one time to go to like a tournament or something. Way. Dude, his family was all quiet. We were talking to them. They're just like, yeah. Okay.
Oh my god.
Earl won the fucking raffle and got his Steph Curry jersey.
Yeah.
It was way too big.
It was like a small, too.
Yeah.
Oh god, that was actually like... What the hell?
It actually could have been good. Like,
Oh, I mean, I wish we had Harlan instead of Earl. Harlan would have been useful.
Harlan would have been so much more useful.
I'm not even kidding. I think if Matt Hooper played instead of some of the other guys, it would have been better.
Matt Hooper was bad. We
Matt Hooper is so like... He's such a ball-dominant player now, and that's just... It doesn't work for a terrible player.
No, we should have had Farouk, man. Farouk was like 6'6" at that time.
Yeah.
You know, he was awful, but...
I remember the tryout, like, punch Cade in the stomach and then his step back bank.
I was on his team. He like punched Kane, just took the shot, he was nothing.
I remember in
back and then banked it in.
scrimmages we were doing, I didn't pass the ball once.
Yeah, they were bad for that. We took that competitively.
For some reason, Ziad was guarding me, so I was just scoring every time.
No, I remember, what's his name? The dude with pants always sag.
Oh, God.
I remember in that tryout, I was literally so worried I wasn't going to make the team. But at the same time, I knew I was making it. Because, like, how could I not?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I know, same. It's like, I
was
looked
just
around
thinking, like, some dumb shit was going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was literally just thinking of how, like, I'm not making the team. Even though, like, I was definitely going to make it. Because, like...
Yeah, then you could literally tell who was going to be on the team.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't tell.
I thought John was going to make it, but...
Yeah, well, I mean,
so,
John literally went... I remember on the beep test, I literally just, like, gave up at, like, 4 or something.
Yeah.
I could have kept going, but I just didn't.
Then all soccer kids were going for, like, 20 minutes.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, okay, well, I'm not going to... Any number I get is going to look terrible.
I remember we were doing free throws, and then he wanted us to count how many you got out of 10, and then, like, me and Shrimpton both got, like, 2, and then we just told him that we got, like, 8 or 9.
Oh, yeah. I remember that, yo. Oh my god, I was literally with, like, the biggest randoms ever in that group. I was with, like, not Miracle, but, like, those kind of people.
Oh, yeah.
What? Those kind of people.
No, it's like people that literally didn't exist in grade 9, but actually went to the school in grade 9, you know?
Oh, yeah.
It's like fillers.
Yeah, fillers.
Yeah.
I mean, there's actually so many fillers that go to our school, though. But, like...
Biggest filler at our school.
Who's the biggest filler?
Yeah.
Oh, God, that's actually a tough question.
That's a big question.
Because I don't know their names, because they're that much of fillers.
Yeah, exactly, the fillers. We don't know who they
Probably,
are.
like, my entire math class.
Yeah.
Besides, like, Farouk and, like, Tyson Lobb and Travis Blackburn.
Bro, there's kids in my gym class and, like, my math class to this day that I don't even know. I've never seen them, and they're graduating. Yeah,
I know. That's going to be crazy how many people I've never seen before
that
are going to be graduating with us.
Yeah, that actually is insane, because there's... How many people in our grade? Like, 250, 300 people?
Yeah,
something like that.
I could probably only remember, like, seeing 100 and 120 of them. So half the people there, I'm going to be like, who the fuck? Who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy?
No, my favorite thing is, so I just came back from the Y at Rain, and I was at his locker. It's kind of the main hall you come back from the Y. And I'm just talking to Ray, and all of a sudden these 2 kids come up, probably like, they look like they're in like grade 9, these 2 white boys. And one of them goes, "Hey, this is my main man, Kelsey. How's it going, man?" Like, daps me up. And I'm like, "Oh, how's it going?" He walks away. I turn back to Ray, and I'm like, Dude, I have no idea.
Yeah, oh my god.
He's like, yeah, the guy was like, this guy's sick, man. Like, good guy. I was like, okay.
I remember this.
Good, though. It's like
is-
some random guy.
This is
Just
grade
saying,
9 wore a Von Miller jersey, and I thought he was just so sick. And then I saw him. I played basketball at the Y one time, and then RJ asked him what his name was, and he's like, "Yeah, my name's Tyreek," and he's just the whitest guy.
I think, yeah, I remember you guys talking about that.
And he actually
why
got
is
mad
he
at me. I'm
good?
like, "Come on, man! Like your name's not Tyreek." He's like, "Yes, it is."
Okay, if we're being honest, like, did grade 11 even actually happen, or
No.
because I can't remember one thing about grade 11. If we're
I
being
can't remember
honest.
anything about grade 11 or 10.
Yeah. All I remember from like
I
grade,
remember
10,
grade 9 and grade 12.
10 was like just I remember the Y. Like basketball was good at lunch.
Oh no, I remember getting soup, and then RJ throwing a basketball at me while I'm walking in, and then my soup exploding all over my face. and then-
Clean it up.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember
I mean,
that.
I told RJ, okay, give me 1 second, I'm just gonna finish this soup, and then he throws a fucking basketball at me.
I remember when you elbowed RJ in like the forehead and he started bleeding.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
Well, RJ owed me $40, and then he just like, I'm not gonna pay you, and then so,
He was like, hold up.
I
Did
mean,
you
he
get your
literally
money?
did the dumbest thing ever, though. I'm like, RJ, where's my $40? I'm like, oh, it's on my dresser, and then he's just like, oh yeah, it's on my dresser. And I'm like, oh, why didn't you bring it? He's like, oh, because I'm not gonna pay you because there's no point or some shit like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, he always
And
says
got
that.
me
There's
so
no point.
mad.
Good
Because
times.
like the fact that he said he had it, and the fact that like it's not like he didn't say like, oh, he forgot it or something,
Yeah.
because that still would have been terrible, but like a bit less
but
terrible.
acceptable.
Then he's not like, then he's not gonna say like, oh, I'm just not gonna give it to you because like I shouldn't give it to you. Like
just-
that actually made me want to.
Hits your thought. Oh yeah, you're not getting it.
Yeah.
That happened out of nowhere. It was like a flash. You just fucking. That was
He
so
said
good.
he was gonna call the cops on me too, which was
Oh,
just
yeah.
the craziest part.
Yeah, buddy. Okay.
Oh man, the Y was too good. Those are the only days. After
I don't
grade
think I
10,
went to the Y in grade 12 at all though.
I went just worked out. Like the gym, it just became like a bunch of like random scrub grade 10s and 9s who were garbage.
Well, except for when
Oh, yeah,
Wacko
no.
showed up and he's the best player.
Yeah. So that's my boy Wacko right there.
Wasn't that the guy who yelled cowabunga and then, like,
No, that was Taz.
yeah, Taz Dangerfield?
Taz,
Oh,
Taz
God.
above Dangerfield, the legend.
What did he do?
Okay, well, first of all, his real name wasn't Tazabo Dangerfield until he got like adopted, but his original name was Milky Josh. And then, like, tell me that's not way better.
That's way better. What?
And apparently, he was like used to live in like Africa or whatever, so he didn't actually have a last name. He just knew his name was Milky, so he just like he got to pick his last name when he like came over, and he said Josh because of Drake and Josh. And I don't know why he picked Josh.
Yeah, I was about to
Drake,
say,
but-
why would pick Josh?
No one picks Josh.
Milky Josh.
Milky Josh, and then he changed it to Tazabo Dangerfield.
That's even
And it's
better.
crazy how like a white family named him Tazabo too. Like,
Yeah.
So what's the story again?
Oh yeah, so but we were at like a Camp Arnez. If you ever been there, anyone here?
Yes, ma'am.
Kelsey? Have you actually been there?
Actually, hold up.
It was I don't know.
I think
It's just it's a terrible camp. I can't remember.
I think I went to Camp Douglas.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
poor
but
man's
it's like-
camp.
It's literally like so basically there was like the dude's cabin, and we were all in there, and everyone knows you can't go to the bottom on the dude's cabin. You have to go up in the loft, and that's just the facts. And
Damn, I
literally
had the
every
bottom.
single kid in our grade, there is not one person. Actually, no, there were two people who were in the bottom, and that was one of them was Tazabo Dangerfield, and the other guy was actually named, and I shit you not, Marshall Mathers. I'm not even
What?
he actually was named that. But it wasn't like spelled like that. He had like some weird way to spell his last name. But yeah, okay, well that's besides the point. That guy was a filler. But so
No,
like
yeah.
it was just like it was like 12 a.m. or something, and we were all supposed to be asleep by like 11. And then Taz is just literally sitting like there, like the loft. You could jump over it if you needed to, I guess. And it was high in the air. And then Taz was just like running along the edge one day for some reason. Then he screamed cowabunga and then jumped off and then landed right on top of one of the bunk beds and just broke the whole thing.
What?
He just yelled cowabunga and then like jumped off and like tried to like cannonball and.
But it's like, okay. Then so at camp Cedarwood, Matt just there's like 2 separate areas for like where the boys go and where the girls go, and Matt just decides to go in the girls area and like sneaks in, like in the like almost in the middle of the night.
Oh, Jesus.
And then there's the. This is just super weird, but I'm pretty sure like Colby got in the shower with another dude.
What?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that actually happened. Like, I remember just waking up and like somebody like for some reason goes up to Colby's bunk bed and he just sees this white, like this weird white stain on there, and he's like, "Yo, Colby."
Okay, I have a couple good stories when I was at Camp Douglas, the bootleg camp of Camp Arnez. So we I forget how long, a couple day trip, but we get there and we each have like, I don't know how many cabins there were, but like probably 3 for the dudes and like 3 for the girls. So we're chilling in our cabin, and so I'm on the bottom bunk. I didn't get to choose. The dude above me is just this psychopath. Like, I'm talking like crazy dude. Middle of the night, it's like 2 a.m. So there's a window right by his top bunk. Dude like breaks it somehow and like hops out. It's like a 10-foot drop onto the ground. Runs over. I guess they leave the doors unlocked for some reason. Goes to the girls and like goes in it and like yells and tries to run back. Dude took a quick hike back to ours and then got yelled at. It was awesome.
Those camp stories are so good. Except for oh man, the dance we had. For some reason we had a dance and Santa Claus was our DJ.
Oh.
And
dance?
it was just the cringiest dance there's ever been, I think. Like, there was nothing good about the dance. Like,
I remember Dorian randomly, like, when you guys came back, I was, like, asking, like, what happened, and Dorian's like, oh, I was so good. The DJ was so good. He played a club going up on a Tuesday, so I'm just like, yeah, why does that make it good?
I remember, like, Colby tried to do the nay-nay, I think, and it was just so gross, and everybody started laughing at him. Like,
what?
Yeah.
Okay, if we're being honest, I think the Nene is probably the worst dance of all time. It's
What are you talking about?
So
Best
unbelievably stupid.
It's underrated.
Yeah, he tried to pull that out, and then everybody started laughing at him. And then, there was some other cringy things that happened there, but I remember just playing Connor Brown during the dance and some playing some hockey arcade or arcade hockey there, you know. Or, what is it? Air hockey. Yeah, I was playing some air hockey against Connor Brown, just letting him know.
Did you win?
Yeah. And me and him, just the cafeteria monitors there in grade 7. Or, what do they call it?
Oh, no.
Like, we, like, sell the stuff if people want to buy some, like, Mr. Noodles or whatever. And then
oh, yeah.
we get into the room, and then immediately Connor decides to take a chocolate milk every day. Like, he doesn't buy it, he just decides to go in there. He's like, oh, gotta make sure I get my chocolate milk for the day. And then, as we're leaving, it wouldn't hurt anybody if I just take another one. And then, it got to the point where he actually would take, like, a chocolate milk and Mr. Noodles and, like, a fruit by the foot every day. And then I just decided to quit. So, like, next year, it was, like, Garrett in there, and then Garrett started taking stuff with Connor, so then eventually they found out that they were all taking just everything from the fucking cafeteria.
Oh my god.
They let them stay as the people, too.
I just have something close to that. When I was in middle school, we were the crossing guards, whatever those people are called.
Oh yeah.
Flag people, yeah. So we were doing that, and we had our own break room. So you have all this stuff, you put it up and put the flag poles away. And then we had a little hot chocolate machine, and there was also a fridge in there, like a mini fridge, and they had a bunch of chocolate milks in the mini fridge. I don't know if they were for like lunch or whatever they were, so it was stocked top to bottom. And I think I was like really bored one day, so I took one out, and then I tried to like hide it behind the machine and ended up unplugging it by accident.
Oh,
like
God.
3 weeks goes by and no one knows, and every milk in there just went rotten. I just called to go. The principal was just so pissed. He's like, "Who did this?" And I'm just like, "Nah, ain't us, man. We too good."
So they didn't catch you.
No, they never got us. We got out of there clean, man.
Oh my god.
Oh, it was awesome.
Well, there's the one time where in grade 1 when RJ was fucking pissing me off. And then it was a Friday and he fucking tried to throw a huge ass rock at my back.
What?
Yeah, like a super big rock. And he missed by about 1,000,000 feet. And then I just remembered that. I was like, okay. Yeah, I remember that. I was calmed down a little bit. I'm like, okay, I'll remember that. So the next Monday, I got Braden and Jordan Jones to go beat the shit out of RJ. And you just see them running after RJ on the baseball diamond. And then we got called to the office, and everybody in the office is crying. And then I get called down. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? And then Miss Baggett's like, you should be the one crying here. And I kind of just did this, like, weird, like, nod. I was like, okay. Or the one time, like, some guy from, like, we had the split class. He's, like, a year older. And he was just saying at the Christmas concert that he was going to jump off the stage and kill himself. For some reason. In grade 5. And then me and Kayla are just sitting at the Lego table. And then I was like I was just telling him about how he was going to do that. I was telling Kayla about that. And then I got in so much shit because she was like, you cannot say that term. Because I said committed suicide, and then fucking told my parents. So fucking mad about that.
I mean, it's almost as bad as when I was in the computer lab, and we were just like messing around, and I don't know what came over me, but someone said like KKK, and I was like, oh, what's that? So I searched it up, I went to images, and the teacher comes behind me, she's like, Kelsey, you can't look that up. And just starts yelling as I have like the pictures all across my screen.
And we were in the computer lab one time, and it was like, we were doing this animal project or something like that, and Braden had researched like an alligator or something like that, and then he searched up a question, and he went on Wiki Answers, and then it was like this super racist response to what it actually was, and then he knew exactly what it meant, but he wanted to be so funny, so like he went to Miss Yanchich and was like, "What does this mean?" And then he started sharing the joke around with everybody, because of course he was. Man. Well, Braden was the one who started swearing before all of us. It's like grade 1. Really? Braden just is yelling the F-bomb. And then I remember I said fuck like in grade 5 for the first time, and then it was apparently a huge accomplishment according to some people. Like they just couldn't believe I said it.
Oh god.
Oh yeah. And then RJ like I think he punched RJ in the face in grade 1 and grade 2.
Did you guys have a computer lab?
Yeah.
Yes,
in
ma'am.
your schools?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, I had my fucking computer lab, and one day I was doing a project on fucking like crocodiles or some shit, and then I accidentally I typed in monster croc, but unfortunately I forgot the R, and then I went immediately to images, and then it scarred me for life. Okay, I was like, you're like over the image tab, and then you're like, it just goes directly to images. I did that, and I actually like jumped out of my chair and like was like trying to close the page while like a teacher was like walking towards me.
Oh
and
no!
I got it off in time, of course, because I'm Joe Cool, but.
Oh man, that's too good.
Also, when I was playing Roblox one time.
No.
In the middle of in like grade 3 in the computer lab, and I like wasn't supposed to, and I was playing like a Call of Duty one or some shit like that, and then like one of the teachers got so mad at me and was gonna like tell my parents or something, and she kept saying, and I actually like was so like I was actually like crying because I thought like for some reason Roblox was just like a super bad game to be playing, and like I get in trouble or some shit, and I was just like fucking like crying in the corner. And then my parents got there, and then they said, like, oh, your son was playing Roblox. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, yeah. Also, we were playing tag one time, and then, like, on our shitty play structure. And then one kid just kept saying he wasn't it, and it was just pissing me off. So I pushed him off the fucking, like, the little castle thing.
Jesus.
And he was, like it was literally, like, 2 feet off the ground. It was actually, like... literally, like, if you were standing up, you could just, like, step onto it. It was super, like, short. Brad had to like throw him off because he kept saying he wasn't tagged, and just like that stuff doesn't go around and like it in the playground, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not acceptable in the playground.
You got to be a man of honor.
Yeah, we were in grade 3. I ran a little business at the playgrounds, as you do, and we're sitting underneath the metal play structure, and I was the best rock salesman in the game, so just wanted you guys to know that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So, do you guys ever build like snow forts in the winter?
Oh, you know it, my dude.
No, nobody was good enough to do it.
Oh yeah, it was actually like a pretty intense thing in back in like grade 4. We were just trying to build the biggest fucking castle.
I mean, what we used to do, we used to have this big hill kind of like built up, and we would play King of the Hill and throw each other off like a 5-foot ice hill.
Oh god.
Yeah, we were stupid kids.
We we just played football and soccer all day until we passed into grade 5 when we could play basketball. But for some reason, it was like this big deal that grade 8s just had priority over the basketball court.
Yep.
It was just so terrible. And nobody would say anything because Colin Pant was the scariest person alive at that time. So nobody would say anything to him.
No, I had this project one time. It was this huge. It was like, I think you got like in each like a place in the world you had to do like a project about. So mine, I think it was on Egypt or like something close to that. And my part was to do like this big like researching part and get all this paper research for it. So knowing me, grade 7 Kelsey did not feel like doing that. So I went to the computer lab, just did some plagiarism, copied like 20 pages of just
big
every
facts.
notes. Yeah. And then bring it in. And so my group was like, okay, Kelsey, go research this. Take like the rest of the day. I go in there for like 20 minutes, come out like, all right, here's 20 pages to each of you. I printed like 100 pages just of all plagiarized stuff to them, handing it out. Go to the final project. My teacher comes up to me and she was like already just the biggest bitch ever. So she hated me. And she just calls me out in front of everyone that I plagiarized and made me read through the whole project.
Shit.
Pretty sad boy.
You weren't there, Kelsey, for the classic grade 8 project, the lip sync project we had to do.
The what? You cut out for me.
Oh, we had to do a lip sync project.
Oh yes, I think you've told me a little bit about that.
Yeah. Shrimpton, you wanna talk about your group there? Or? Shrimp, you in here?
Okay, wait, what? Sorry, I was reading something that popped up on my phone.
Our lip sync project in grade 8.
Oh god. Those were
sensitive
horrible.
topic.
Every one of those just sucked. Like,
What, you didn't like the Shake It Off that Dorian's group did?
no, that's probably one of the worst things I've ever experienced in my whole life. Like that
was pretty fun to do.
God, that pissed me off.
Except, like, I actually wasn't nervous that much for... I don't know why, but I wasn't that nervous for it. It was so weird.
Well, no, as soon as you were, like, in there, it was just like, fine.
Well, yeah, and then we had to do this... Oh, my goodness, I had to do this stupid, like, Greek mythology project presentation with, like... I had the worst fucking group. It was, like, Ibrahim and, like, Jude and Matt Hooper. And none of them knew their lines, and I was, like, the lead. And I was reading off my paper the whole time, and I put the paper on a chair. So like, nobody could see it. Even though everybody knew where it was.
Wait, what was that for again?
It's like this Greek, like, or like ancient, like Rome.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I remember that one. That was super weird.
So horrible. But, yeah, we did Selena Gomez for ours, for lip sync.
Oh, yeah, I did
Yes.
5,000 miles.
Yeah, you were JR.
That's the greatest song ever.
And then
Yeah,
Jack just, like, points at me in the crowd for some
Jack.
reason.
Jack and Jay are both got like 60s, and I got 100 for some reason.
It's because Jack didn't even know the lyrics, even though it's actually such an easy song to know the
Yeah.
lyrics
It's
to.
such an easy song to learn.
There's like 10 different words.
And then Daniel, you still in
Oh
here?
god, when I
Daniel
had
was
to
doing
just, like,
Safe
at the
and
beginning of
Sound.
the song, when I wake up, I had to like point towards someone.
Yeah. Yeah, Jack did that, and he fucking pointed. And he had like this super intense stare when he pointed, too.
That's creepy. When I wake up.
No, it was like...
When I wake up.
It was like, when I know what's gonna be or whatever. And then he, like, just, like... He, like, it has a stare, it's like, no, it's gonna be you. That kind of point.
Jesus.
Oh, Yeah, Daniel did his Safe and Sound, where the only lyrics he knew to the song were Safe and Sound. Anyway.
Safe and sound.
He would yell. He would just like yell when he did the lip sync for Safe and Sound too. He'd like sync up the lyrics like super aggressively on Safe and Sound. No.
That was a great song.
It was really weird though. It's like one of those like counting stars kind of song, or just like a one hit kind of thing.
Oh god!
You never hear from the band again.
Holy moly!
Holy moly! QJ, the QJ billionaires.
Yeah, Jesus. Great fucking middle school was so fucking stupid, man. That's like.
Yep. Middle school sucked.
What do you mean?
Oh my god.
No, mine did.
No, I wasn't very good. I don't know. My school wasn't much better, but.
I mean, there's few schools who can keep up with BSLS, the greatest school of all time.
Definitely.
School pride for it.
Definitely not.
No, it's like the school is just like GOAT though, you know. I knew
there was like 8 people in the graduating class.
No, there's no people in the graduating class. We had 0 people graduate.
How?
My year. There was only 4 people at the beginning of the year, and then everyone else just left.
That's awesome.
I think I was the first one to jump ship too.
So you kind of started the wave.
Yeah.
We had that cringy like grade 8 grad, and like they'd share a story about like each of us, and it was so cringy.
It was pretty.
Yeah,
horrible.
mine they like baby pictures go up.
Yeah.
Very awkward.
There's so many people. Well, I can't wait for the one about Ibrahim. It's gonna be so funny. But no,
yeah,
and we all knew it wasn't gonna be. But
yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's gonna be so funny.
like, no, it won't. Like, come on, boys.
She didn't say one nice thing about him.
No, it's like he's horrible.
Yeah.
And then she thought that was like, and then she starts laughing at like what apparently was supposed to be a joke.
A classic, an all-time joke. Yeah, he's a horrible kid, right?
Yeah. And then she was just the only person there laughing,
Yeah.
just on stage laughing through a microphone. No one else laughed.
Yeah. You straight up just said a 13-year-old's terrible, so like, what do you think the reaction's gonna be there, bud?
God, Berlin was terrifying when I first went there.
Why? Oh,
God, was that
because of the
terrifying.
JR and Kale thing?
Yeah, I was. What a soak, actually. The first time I get into class, and then RJ just like, hey, because he sits across from me, and just saying some dumbass shit like every 5 seconds.
Ooh,
I mean, he still does
share
that
the
to this
JR
day,
and
so.
Kale story though.
Yeah, that was horrible. That was so awkward. Okay, so like, I guess we had periods or whatever, right? For class.
I think it was in French class.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so yeah, it was for French class, but it was literally like the second thing we did that day. And I walk in there and I go between JR and Kale, like I'm sitting in between them, and then all of a sudden, like I can't remember. Kale said something about JR's project, and then JR just started like yelled at him for like 1 second and just broke out like crying, and then like ran out of the room. And I was just so confused because it didn't sound like what Kale said didn't sound like it would be something that would be offensive, but. I can't remember what he said, but it was something just super like normal thing to say. And then like Jerry yelled like, "I can't believe you did that!" And then like started crying and like ran out of the class.
And JR
I'm
said he
sitting in
was
the
a
middle, like-
baguette in French, and then everybody made fun of him for it.
Oh god, there was something absolutely just horrible on my first day. There were 2 people behind me that were like. It was like JJ from the UK,
Yeah.
and I just was that not funny? Like, that like he was JJ from the UK, but it was an Australian accent, so I just like I am steaming mad.
I don't know why.
Yeah,
For some reason, they were calling JR JJ from the UK.
what a toss! Actually,
It wasn't funny at all.
yeah. And then people were just like laughing behind him, like, "Hey guys, like, come on."
Yeah.
Seriously, like,
Oh, Sherman, what was your first classic joke that got over?
Wait, what?
Can you remember your first classic joke that you told in grade 7 there? That got over?
I don't.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I remember there was some like weird ass ones though. It was more me just like trying to grab a rebound on someone else's joke and then like put it back up.
Yeah, I just remember I made that button of Ice JJ Fish and I gave it to you and then you wore it on your sweater every day.
Yeah. I still have that button.
That's so good.
Still on that hoodie. That hoodie is like, it's like a men's small. I've been worn it in like 6 years.
Everybody had that go-to sweater back in the days.
No, yeah.
Oh, you know it, man.
RJ's his go-to sweater was actually just a shirt, and it was just his Stewie shirt.
Yeah.
He wore every day, and it had so many stains.
I remember like, oh shit. I remember we
Rip.
I remember we were like, we eventually called him out on that, and then he like tried to deny it, and he stopped wearing he started doing like a new shirt, and like he eventually just went back to, he's like, I don't care, it's my favorite shirt and I'm wearing it.
God, RJ was such a fucking retard.
I don't think anything changed.
First fucking class, and he's like telling me all this dumbass shit like that we're not doing. He's like, oh, like do you know anything about this? And he said something that would make him sound super smart, but then it wasn't what we were doing. So
I'm gonna have to sit next to some dumbass tomorrow at graduation, I guarantee it.
Yeah, same here.
Oh man,
what a soak, actually.
Dakota is my favorite person. I want to sit next to him.
Yo,
everybody would.
Is he graduating?
He's actually pretty smart. Dakota.
Yeah, dude.
You're like a 97 in grade 9.
Yeah. Clones or wear a new pair of pants, or get a shirt that fits.
Bro, he comes to my work, everyone I see him still wearing shirts that don't fit.
He's just like grin on
That's
his
gotta
face
be like
that he always has.
Though, how can you wear a tight ass shirt every day?
I'm not trying to make fun of him, but we were just in grade 9 infotech. It's like the last day we were watching Finding Nemo, and then he's just looking at his computer screen and just laughing the whole time.
Okay.
He wasn't doing anything on the computer. He was just laughing.
No, okay. Best moment of grade 9. You guys were both in this class. The good old math class.
The great den that we had there.
Yeah.
The goat den.
Do you remember when we were just chilling?
Good Lord.
Was it his birthday? He stands up.
Yeah.
Told him to stand up.
I think Shrimp has the video of that.
No way.
Oh yeah, it's on my Snapchat, but I have to go down like.
We get him to stand up on the chair, and he starts clapping as we're like all happy birthday.
Oh no, that's on my old phone.
You gotta pull that up, man.
I can find it. I think I have it on my old phone too. I'll have to transfer that the one where Max is trying to get a girl's phone number.
Oh
Lord!
Hit him with the moneymaker. Oh Lord!
Oh Lord!
Yeah, I remember the old strat me and Shrimp had when we sat next to each test back. It's like mark your own, and we just cheated at everything. Hand it back. We're like, that's how.
I remember it was like we were both like doing bad in like one of the units or something, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, you guys both got 100%."
Yeah. We're like, what?
And like, oh, yeah, I've been studying a lot.
Really, we've been just cheating like crazy.
Oh my God, Carter, remember like when we used to get on the bus super fucking early in the morning for some reason?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We took like
get on the 7:30 bus. Like,
yeah. Well, I didn't know there was one after that. Like they had a school charter.
Yeah. Noah and like Matt for the entire year were just taking the school charter and never told anyone.
And then, no, but me, you, and Dorian would just sit outside of our science class.
Oh yeah.
The whole time.
Oh yeah, that's when Dorian lived in the apartment. So like we would. Yeah. We would go to the same bus stop, and Dorian would text me one time, "Go to the Shield."
Yeah.
And it was that stupid ass one that was like super far away that I had to like run to get on the bus one time. And I was like, the bus went past it while I was like already 75% of the way there. So I had to like sprint, and then the bus driver just stopped. And I was just amazed that he actually like picked up on the read there.
Picked up on the read.
Oh, like the first time when I was getting off the bus, and then I didn't pull the string or whatever, because I didn't know how buses worked.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And I was just sitting there, and the bus just kept going.
Yeah.
It's like pressing on the fucking door.
Yeah. I remember the first advocate day though, like before we even had classes, right, in grade 9.
Yeah.
I was on the bus and I had the very first time to meet my advocate, but I was still there an hour early, so I was there at like 7:30 in the morning.
No way.
So I got there, or I was gonna get there, and the bus didn't stop at my stop. So I was like, "What the fuck? Why isn't the bus stopping?" And then I asked this guy next to me. He's like, "Yo, I want the bus to stop." and then he's like, "Yeah, can we stop here?" And nobody decided to hit the fucking stop sign. So instead, I went all the way down to Miller's Meats Market, and I had to walk back to the school.
I remember that because I was like texting you, but yo, Carter, where are you? And it's like, yeah, I got dropped off at Miller's Meats.
Took me like half an hour to walk back.
Yeah.
I didn't know I had to. I thought it just stopped at every stop. So
No, that ain't it, Chief.
But also, I don't know how I got on that bus and it didn't stop at the school, because usually there's always people that stop there.
Yeah, what the hell? That's actually crazy. How did you get...
You got some bad
How did I get all the way to Miller's Meats without it stopping?
But we just kept going all the way downtown.
Oh my god, I remember
I didn't even press the stop button to get to Miller's Meats. I was just luckily somebody got off there.
You guys praying please God.
Oh my god, I remember I got on the 97 one time with Thomas Sellers, and we just it went to his house, and that goes nowhere near my house. It's like super far away from where I was supposed to go, so I just walked home from the mall one day.
For whatever reason, me and Shrimpton are just in grade 9. We're just near the 7-Eleven there, and we see the 54. So okay, this will take us home. It just takes a big right turn for Saint Amant. We're like, oh shit, here we go again.
Yeah. Holy Christ.
But by then I knew how to press the stop button on a bus, so it worked out fine.
Oh yeah.
I just can't believe I actually went all the way to Miller's Meats. I was so scared. I was actually I was so scared someone was gonna rob me.
That place is kind of low-key sketchy.
Fucking hell.
Man, how long have we been recording for?
It's been a while. It's been good though. We're on an hour and 7 minutes.
Damn.
Good.
So I think it's a good time to wrap it up.
Yeah, wrap this up.
I guess so.
Okay, guys. Well, let's conclude the second episode of the Occulate Podcast. Matt wasn't here, but Kelsey is here. I think he's going to be a mainstay on the podcast.
Yeah, I couldn't make it out.
As long as he wants to.
Yeah.
He's always invited. He's always welcome.
Yeah.
And, I think he's a regular on the podcast here, boys. So, thank you for tuning in. Cash App, we still want the sponsor. Anybody, actually. Even these known Gunner Optics,
Gunner Optics, we're waiting for you. I've been waiting for you for 10 years.
For tinted sunglasses.
10 years? Since I was 8 years old.
So our best last time they were irrelevant, my dude.
Whoa, Kelsey.
Whoa.
Sponsorships right now.
Sorry, Gunner Optics. My bad.
Fuck.
Holy Jesus.
About to lose us our sponsorship out of here.
Anyway.
I like to think that Gunner Optics was literally just writing down on they're filling out a form to sponsor us. And then, if they just hear what Kelsey said, they just, what?
Just rip in half. Nope.
Yeah, they just he just rips the paper in half, and he just kind of starts crying because he really hoped we liked him.
Oh, sorry, Gunner Optics.
Well, thanks guys.
Thanks for watching.
See you in the next episode.
Yeah.